Hello slimy fertilers, it's 3 AM in the morning on Bank Holiday Monday. Although it won't be by the time you see this, because no doubt it'll take ages to fucking render and upload. But yeah, I've hurt my back, so why don't we play some games? And today's game is going to be Moonwalker, the arcade version, not the Mega Drive version. There is a version of this on the Sega Mega Drive, but it's completely different to this. This is the original arcade version, which I first ran across back when I was about 8 or 9, I think it was. I remember going into an arcade and this was here, and I thought, oh cool, Michael Jackson, and there we go. Obviously these days Michael Jackson has kind of fallen out of favour with people because see that? Yeah. So anyways, this is just the demo. Let's load some coins in. So I put a quid in, basically, back in the days when it used to be 10p for a 10p a go on arcade machines, and that was sort of late 80s, early 90s. It was 10p, then sort of early mid 90s it went up to like 20p and then 50p, and now it's like fucking 2 quid a game on some games. So yeah, let's just get into it. So here we are. If you've not seen the film, because Moonwalker was a film before it was a game, the storyline, because there is one, the storyline, because there was actually a storyline, was that Mr. Big was wanting to sell drugs to kids all over the world, and Michael Jackson didn't like the idea of that, so he went on a quest to basically stop Mr. Big. And the game follows roughly the similar thing. You basically go around. Oh look, there's Bubbles the chimp. Look what happens when you get all the Bubbles. Look, here's Bubbles. Look, henshin! And you turn into a big ass robot, which was also in the film. Except the big ass robot was only in the film sort of like towards the end, and it was in a really one of the best scenes in a film ever, I think. The bit where Robo Jacko takes on like loads of bad guys and kills them, and it was great. As you can hear in the background there, we've got I'm Bad, Bad, from the Bad album playing as the background music. What the fuck is this thing? Oh no, I died. That's it. So the objective of each level is to go around and rescue all the kids and fight off the bad guys. So that's basically level 1 done. Sort of like your intro level. This is level 2, which is based on the scene from the film, which features the Smooth Criminal, which is playing in the background. The scene in the film is Club 30s, I think, that the thing is based in. But yeah, your attacks. I'll show you your attacks. I haven't used them all yet, but oh shit. Your attacks, basically, for some reason, Michael Jackson's learned how to do a Hadouken. But then if you hold down your attack button, you can do a spirit bomb, basically. Oh shit, I fell over there, yeah. And when if you get close enough, you can do a spin like that. Oh, all these bad guys. Like that. I mean, this is like I said, this is the kind of Club 30s scene from the film. So you get a lot of these sort of gangster guys in suits, and then you get the Mr. Big, henchmen wearing, helmets and carrying assault rifles and stuff. And different coloured ones are obviously, different strength. So you look there, I did a Hadouken. Criminal. But I haven't shown you his most spectacular attack yet, which, go on, let's do it now. No reason to do it, but I just want to do it to show you. Yep, we've got the dance magic. And Jacko does a bit of dancing, and at the end of the dance, things blow up. Except those guys there, because they weren't active, so, So that was That was a waste of a dance magic, but it shows you what's going on. Like that. So yeah, here, save there. Spirit bomb. Ow! Now I've got to try and get through here when there's no gas, and then we can just walk up to these grenade guys and punch the fuck out of them. We've got a barricade here, which I can knock the barricades down using my normal attacks if I want. These assholes chucking barrels at me and just clear the area. Rescue the cage, gives me some health. It's fine. So we're going inside Club 30s, which it doesn't say Club 30s on here, but you know. Incidentally, Moonwalker is one of my most favourite films of all time, and that's not because, like, you know, I went to see it at the pictures and when I was a nipper when it first came out, and I thought it was awesome back then. You know, and I've just got the whole nostalgia thing for it. It is actually quite a good film. It's one of the... the story's shit. You know, the story is just basic shit. It's a fantasy story. You know, it's a fantasy story and not a very well told one either. But the way that they... You know, the way that the music videos in the film is assembled is really interesting. It's basically most of the film is just you know, the music videos from the album Bad and a couple of others that aren't on that album, interdispersed with, you know, story bits and some really good practical special effects for the time. Oh fuck. Oh fuck it, let's have a dance off. Yeah, there's two different dance magics that you can do. The first one is the one that you saw earlier, where after the music stops, you know, like things, you know, like meteors fall down from the sky and then there's that one that I just did where, you know, he takes his hat off and just throws it around, sort of thing. Can you tell us that you're okay? Singing along. Shouldn't sing, I can't sing. Oh, there's Bubbles. Grab Bubbles. For those who don't know, Bubbles was Michael Jackson's pet chimpanzee, and he outlived him. Yeah, he got him as a young chimp in the early 80s, I think it was, and I think Bubbles died not long after Michael Jackson died. So Robo Michael goes up here. Oh, yeah, I don't remember those from the film. There's a lot of stuff in here that's like, I don't remember that from the film, you know, so here we go. Like this, I don't remember this bit from the film. Come on, you cunt. Oh. Fuck it, I'm just going to keep shooting. This thing has a pattern, but I just can't be asked to fucking remember it. Yeah, but this wasn't a scene in the film where Robo Michael squares off against a thing. I'm assuming that you only really do damage to it if you hit the unshielded side. Oh yeah, Robo Michael has a powered up attack as well. If you just hold down the attack button, you fire like a big plasma bolt and some missiles. Oh, you do damage to it when it faces that way, so yeah. Okay, so I transform back into normal Michael. And all the kids that I've rescued off this level come and say like, yeah, thanks Michael. So here we have level 9. You do that at the beginning of every level. Ah! Some more! Yep, so the music for this one is Beat It, which wasn't on the Bad album, I don't think. I'm not sure, I can't remember which album that was on. It's been a long time since I listened to any Michael Jackson albums, because like most albums, you know, you've got songs that you like and songs that you don't, and that's why I tend not to listen to albums much, because there's no album that I've ever heard that's got 100% stuff I like on it. Oh, fuck's sakes. Die, bitch. Charge up a spirit bomb. Ah! Yeah, the Mega Drive version of this game was more of a side-scrolling platformer than this, which is a sort of a isometric beat 'em up, sort of shoot 'em up kind of thing. It's kind of a bit like Streets of Rage, but with Michael Jackson. Oh, that's that fucker dead. Yeah, the Mega Drive version was just pretty much a straight platformer, side-scrolling platformer, which had more or less the same objectives. You know, Michael had to go around, rescue kids, collect things, then beat Mr. Big. Oh, got some health for that. I want to get rid of these because they're fucking annoying. But in the Mega Drive version of the game, instead of having the Hadouken attack, you just did like a, you know, a dance kick. I don't know, you could still collect like the... one of the things in the film was usually before, whenever Michael Jackson transformed, because he transforms 3 times in the film. First he transforms into a car, then later he transforms into a robot, and then he transforms into a spaceship. And every time before you see him transform, there's a Michael's lucky star falls in the sky like a shooting star sort of thing, and that's how you transform in the Mega Drive version. You catch the lucky star sort of thing, or catch the falling star. Get rid of that bastard. Oh yay, robots! I love robots. Fucking hell! Why won't you die? Oh look, it's an ATST with an erection. A fire's in your eyes and you do what you can, so beat it if you want it. Oh fuck it, let's have a dance off. Oh, the music seems a bit fucked up. Oh fuck off. So let's see, the ATST is attacking Michael with its robot erection. Right, so we smashed it up. I'm gonna rescue the kids and oh, he's just given me another dance magic. Okay, so rescued them. And these guys with flick knives, fucking. We got here. Oh, some more robots that remind me of the robots from the film Laputa, Laputa Flying Island, or Laputa Island in the Sky, as it's called here, I think it is. Which was one of the first anime movies I ever saw as well, actually. Remember it being on telly one afternoon on YTV, Sunday afternoon on YTV. First anime film I ever sat and watched. Wasn't the first anime I'd ever seen, obviously, but it was the first anime film. There we go. Right, get rid of these guys in the suits because they're annoying. Cock. Yeah, you have to watch out for these bastards because they blow up when they get too close to you. There we go. Got some health for that. There we go. Now these 2 little robots here, which you can just sort of sneak round and... There we go. Oh, dogs. Charge up another spirit bomb. Hadouken! Oh, let's have a dance off, fuck it. Even the dog's dancing. Thanks for the health, I could have used that like fucking 5 minutes ago, you stupid cunt. Go up here, rescue the kid. Dance magic. God damn it, Mr. Big has a really massive army. What? I just collected bubbles. Why am I not Robo Michael? Probably because the... Oh, here's our first encounter with Mr. Big as a boss. Let me get rid of these fuckers first. Summon. So all you gotta do here is just keep blasting Mr. Big until he's whatever it is that he's on, which wasn't in the film. Oh fuck. I'm gonna build up a really big spirit bomb. Look, it's swiveling. And off we go. And all the kids come running, you know, thanks for helping us. Although to, you know, the kind of modern thing, you know, should the kids really be grateful for Michael helping them? Don't know, jury's still out on that one. Yeah, this is one of the weird things, right? This is a level set in the graveyard, right? So what music do they choose? I can't remember what this song is, but it's not Thriller. It should be Thriller. Oh, it's, yeah, another part. I still cannot remember properly what this fucking music is. Right, let me get rid of these grenade blokes, because they're fucking annoying me now. Oh, that's him gone. What the fuck? Stop going off the screen so I can fucking kill you. I must have got him, otherwise it wouldn't be letting me move on. Oh god, these fucking things. What are they, like, insane hoovers or something? It's another thing Easter egg there as well. When you're charging shot up and you walk backwards, you do a little moonwalk. Ooh. Well, 5 lives left. Oh god, it's one of those brain things. I really don't like them, so let's get rid of it. Oh, I can't be bothered fighting that thing, so... Hadouken! Ah, what the fuck? Fucking hell, they're quite resilient, but... Oh fuck it, let's have a... Oh no! Yeah, we're having a dance-off. Seriously, why was the background music for this level not Thriller? That would have been fucking awesome if that had been Thriller. Oh shit! These fat guys can puke on me. Cock. Fuck it, we're having a dancer. Might as well finish this fucker off. There we go. Right, round 4, stage 2. I've already got further than my 8-year-old self did, by the way. It's a lot easier to play this game, I think, or any arcade game, when you've not got, you know, the noise of the arcade around you. And this is a 3-player game. The standard arcade cabinet for this had 3 joysticks on it, so you could play as basically white suited Michael, red suited Michael, or black suited Michael. And you know, it's a lot easier playing it like this than what it is in the arcade with, you know, all the people there and people getting up your arse and whatever, and noise and, you know, the smoke and whatnot. What's this? What the fuck? Oh yeah. Oh fuck it, let's... Oh, yeah, when you do a dance off in robot mode, you switch back to normal mode. Yeah, so the idea here is to... You can get the ghosts, but the idea here is to basically destroy these guns that are firing ghosts out for some reason, I don't know why. So that's it, just one left now. I'll just keep firing. Fucking... Fuck it, I'm just gonna go stand in front of the fucking gun and shoot. There we go. Look, the ghost managed to get me on the way down. So once again, Mr. Big fucks off. I transform back into normal Michael. And then the kids come and thank me. Evil Fortress, this is the final level. In fact, I'm gonna stick 2 more coins in because I might as well finish it now. So yeah, the final level, which if you've seen the film, is Michael gets into the Mr. Big's base, whatever, and they have a final showdown. And it's during this scene of the film where the Robo Michael first appears, but not in this. Oh, suck it. I had 2 dance magics there as well, I could have used one. No, what I'm saying. I'm back. Oh look, it's one of those ATSTs with the penis gun. I don't know what it is with the sound on this. For some reason it's like it's playing the sounds twice. We go across this bridge. Oh shit. Oh well, that's a noob trap, noob trap. Oh. Oh, come on, let's have a dance. Guy fucking runs me. Oh, just after I get another fucking dance magic and all. I'm not fighting that fucker. Ah! Fucking hell, this is taking some killing. Jesus Christ, that were odd. It took a dance magic and fucking 2 lives to kill the bastard. Charge up at Hadouken. Hadouken! Stand still, you twats. Oh, fuck it. I'm not fighting all them fuckers. Shit, managed to slash me. That was easy. Good, I've only got 1 life left. Put another couple of coins in. These bad guys are surprisingly easy, considering this is the last level. I'm not fighting that, that's just fucking annoying. That's one of those things where in the arcade that would swallow up, you know, 20-30 pence. You know, in credits. Because you'd have to fight. It's just one of them things there, the pain in the ass. I'm just thinking, I wonder if these things are like some way related to what's that thing from Teletubbies called? Hey, Bubbles! Charge up a missile blast. Oh, I'm not wasting my time with these fuckers. Die, bitch. Going all the way there. I'm just gonna keep that. What the fuck happened there? Oh shit. Oh, you sneaky fucks. It's another Mr. Big. This time he's on a giant robot spider, which, if you've seen the film and you've noticed some of the little bits in the game, Mr. Big's symbol is a spider. He only takes damage when the top half of his robot spider's open, so gotta be careful. Oh fuck! Every time I try and get away, he comes towards me. Come on, you cocksucker! I don't know why, but for some reason Joe. I think Mr. Big was played by Joe Pesci, although I'm not quite sure he was. Let's have another dance. That's not going to make him take any damage because the spider isn't open. But at least I've got beams, so I can, now that I am quite far away from him, I can at least shoot. I'm not quite sure whether the beams do more damage or not. Oh, killed him. I'll transform back. Oh, now I'll transform into a spaceship. Yeah, and that's the big laser cannon that Mr. Big has in the film. And there's Mr. Big, dead. And Michael Jackson transforms into a spaceship, flies away, which if you've seen the end of the film, that's basically where the film ends. And that's where the game ends. And then we get the end credits. So yeah, Mr. Big's evil plot has been foiled with the destruction of his deadly doomsday weapon, the gigantic laser cannon. And with his massive fortress reduced to cinders, he is no longer a threat to mankind. But what of Michael? All that is known is he was last seen soaring away from the crumbling stronghold, heading towards a distant horizon. And the children say, well, they're smiling because deep down in their hearts, they know Michael will return one day to share with them another wondrous magical adventure. There we go. And yeah, it just goes through the what they call it. But yeah, that was the arcade game, basically 5 levels, and it was quite hard. You know, in the there is another part of me is the Graveyard's background music. It really should have been Thriller. You know, we've got Billie Jean there. So yeah, that's it. It says game concept and design by Michael Jackson. Weird, another little weird Easter egg is that Michael Jackson absolutely loved Sega. He didn't like Nintendo. I don't know why. It was one of the things when he was on tour. He used to like to have a Mega Drive set up in his dressing room, you know, so that it could play Sonic and stuff like that in between, you know, doing things. Yep, so that's the end screen. I can put my name up if I want, but I'm not going to bother. So yeah, there we go. That was Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. The arcade version completed. What can I say? So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.